Greetings to the Conscious Collective. I know I am early. Uh, the weather has forced me to change some things around, so why not jump online and share today's transit? The earliest, or the earlier you can get the transits, the more you can prepare for the day, the energy. We're talking about Mars entering Capricorn today, and so. I decided to jump on early and to share the information with the Conscious Collective. I hope everyone is doing well in their perspective space. It is a little cold where I'm at, and so that forced me to change some things around. But I can get a lot of other things done, so I decided let's do this. All right, so we're going to be talking about Mars enter Capricorn and how this is a huge, huge shift for Vega star seeds. These are planetary transits that we work with. We don't work with horoscopes because we are star seeds, baby. We are star seeds. We are from the stars. We are from other places. We recognize that in our consciousness. This is no shade on those that are followers of horoscopes. And they are grounded in those horoscope signs, Leo, Taurus, and things like that. Hey, but not all of us are the same. We're not like them. We star seeds and we follow our soul consciousness. And so that's why we look at our transits and we look at our star seeds to see how we should be maneuvering and actually to encourage you to start working in your purpose and your mission. Because if you know that you're not from here, then why did you come here? There's a purpose and there's a mission to you. You're special. You're special. And this is for those that know that they are special and are meant to do special things. But we get stuck in our earthly ways and we think that this is all there is, even though we feel that there's something more in us. There's something that we're called to do. Me as a Blu-ray starseed, I am called to organize and awaken starseeds. All right, because you come through a veil of forgetfulness and you get caught up in so many other earthly things, but then that drive, that passion is still in you, and you don't really know where it goes or where it comes from or what to do with it. And then all of a sudden you start to hear some things about, other souls and people from different consciousness and maybe other unit, and then it starts to resonate with you. It starts to connect with you, and you start to say, okay, let me feel that. See, truth, because truth rings. Truth has a frequency. That's like a lie, because lies have a frequency. Everything is energy, and so truth, or truth has a frequency. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, that's your own personal choice. But everything has a frequency. Everything has an energy. And you're like, oh, I didn't know this person was lying. Yes, you did. You felt it. You knew it. Oh, that feels like that makes some sense because it's for you. Now, everyone's truth is not everyone's truth. What's true for you may not be true for me. Okay. We need to get out of that understanding this one size fits all, and that everyone has to follow the same path and pattern. That's just, everyone didn't start the same, so everyone's not going to finish the same. Everyone's not going to walk the same path. But a lot of religious teachings think there's a one size fits all, and then they stick to that, and it doesn't work for everyone. And then when you find out that most of the stuff they were talking about is based on lies and misconceptions and misunderstandings, then you really lose people left and right. So as star seeds, we have something that resonates more with us and in our journey. And then it's what type of star seed are you? A lot of us lean towards certain star seeds. We're heavily in that energy, but you have to think about it like this, right? This is not your first rodeo. Please understand this. If you don't take anything away, this is not your first rodeo. It would make no sense to be born, live 70, 80, 90, 100 years, and then live forever. What the F was that about? Okay. You're here to learn. You're here to grow. You're here to expand your consciousness. And then as you raise your consciousness, you move on to other lessons. You sometimes you have to come back and learn these lessons again, like in real life. Sometimes you keep repeating the same mistakes. So in your life journey, you're supposed to learn things. You're supposed to grow, and then you get reincarnated to learn other things or to repeat lessons. And it's an endless cycle until you become back to oneness. And then it's a whole philosophy about how we start this journey again. Okay. But it's about the growth and the learning here. And so you're here to learn and to grow. And in that process, you're here, certain of us are here to raise the consciousness of other people. Just like some people, like you take a comedian, and they're here to make people happy. They're here to tell jokes, to bring a smile on people's face. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has a mission. Everyone has a reason for being. Sometimes we lose that, but everyone has a reason for being. And as a comedian, maybe someone's here to make someone laugh. Maybe a doctor's here to save someone's life, to help another human being. All right? You are here to raise the consciousness of humanity. Not that it's greater than being a comedian or greater than being a doctor, but it's your purpose and it's your mission. All right? It's what you chose to do in your soul contract, is to help people evolve, to help humanity evolve. But how do we do that, Baba? Do we go and knock on doors? Do we tell people the good news? No, we work on ourselves. Our energy alone raises the consciousness of people around us. Our energy alone helps the world evolve. By working on ourselves, because of the way the universe is inside of you. I know I'm getting into a lot of concepts here. Because the universe is inside of you, it's not outside of you, it's inside of you. And when you work on yourself, when you become the highest conscious individual you can become, then your energy raises people around you. So you don't have to knock on doors. You don't have to tell people the good news. You don't have to show people. Work on yourself. When I counsel people, and it's probably it's tough for me to counsel them, because they tell me, well, this person did this to me, and this happened to me, and I experienced this, and so what is it? I said, the problem is you. The problem is you. Okay? You can't control other people outside of you, but you can control how everything affects you. And that's the hardest. Oh my God, that is so hard for people to do, to work on themselves, to be a better person themselves, not to be condemning, judgmental, to respect everyone in their journey, to know that you are still learning too, and they are learning too. That is so tough. I know it's easier for somebody to go to church. I mean, it's amazing to me. I was raised in a church, and these were really religious people. I mean, I went to church down there 4 or 5 days a week. And I'm not going to get to the hypocritical part of it, right? And I know, and I've studied the Bible. I like studying religions. That's part of my journey. I study religions, even though I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. I study religions. I think everyone needs to get somewhere, and maybe religion is that first point for a lot of people. All right, but a lot of people get stuck there. They get there stuck in that dogmatic teachers, and they never grow. Everything is about growth. And you've still been going to the same church, doing the same thing for 20 years. You haven't changed. You're hearing the same things. You haven't exposed yourself to anything greater than that. But I'm so amazed when people, they go to church and they find something that resonates with them, and then all of a sudden they got to tell you about it. They got to make you understand. They got to save you. And you're like, why don't you can't tell me anything new about it. All right, you can't tell me anything new about it. Some of it resonates with me. Some of it I know it's just straight BS, and you need some critical thinking. You need to really have some critical thinking when you're even when I'm talking to you. Use your damn brain. All right, think about it. All right, see what applies to you. Take what resonates with you. Leave the rest. Right, but some people just go to things and they just you like that don't make no damn sense. That well, God can do anything. That's just a escape hatch. Just ending the conversation with that is just an escape, pull in case of emergency, break glass in case of emergency. That doesn't answer the question. We're here to think. We're here to learn. We're here to expand our consciousness. And we can have theological debates about this all day long. But that's not what this is about. This is about Mars enters Capricorn and the huge shift for the Vega star seed. I decided to narrow it down to one particular star seed, even though I'm a Blu-ray and you may be maybe Arcturian or maybe a Lyran. That's your predominant energy. But because we come here and we reincarnated, which was my earlier point, that we are reincarnated over and over again, that we take on different starseed characteristics. And so we have a lot of these different various starseeds energy in us. So don't just get caught up in, oh, I'm a Palladian, so this doesn't apply to me. You got some Vega starseeds in you. You got some Vega starseed energy in you. So you just don't want to get caught up in that. All right. So we're gonna kind of break down how this energy works in regards to Mars entering Capricorn. We still look at the movements of the planetary systems. I'm trying to make sure I say this right. In our starseed journey, because we are physical beings and we are in this place and time. And so we need to understand the celestial movements in regards to our starseed energy. I hope I said that correctly. Okay. Now, if you look at ancient people, they always paid attention to the stars, to the universe. They understood they were connected to the universe. Okay. They understood that they had this relationship with the movement of the planets and the movement of the stars, and it affects your energy because you're an energetic being, your internal being, not your physical being. Your eternal being is an energetic being. You know, science has already proved that matter, everything is energy. Even what we consider matter is just energy moving very slowly that makes it solid. Okay. So you have to understand how this energy is affecting your starseed mission and purpose. So this is always for the conscious collective. I mean, there are plenty of YouTube channels that talk about zodiacs and their signs, but this is specifically for the conscious collective and those that understand that their soul come from a different place, maybe a different dimension. So when you understand that, if you don't know your starseed type, please tap into me and let me help you discover your starseed type and how this can aid you in your purpose and your mission and what you're meant here to accomplish. So let's get to it. Mars enter Capricorn, right? Discipline becomes power. Purpose becomes momentum. I titled this, You're Being Forced into Your Purpose and You Really Have No Choice. And it's kind of it goes against what I believe in respecting people in their journey. But sometimes the universe is kind of funneling you down to just, you just have no other recourse but to do what you're called to do. All right. You really have no choice. You're being forced into your purpose now. The world is in total chaos. The world is in total chaos. And only starseeds are called to help to raise the consciousness. Only you can save the world. Yes, I know that's a heavy burden, but only you can save the world. And the world is in total chaos. It's shifting into lower and lower consciousness vibration. And starseeds have to really step into their purpose, into their mission, and to elevate the consciousness of humanity. All right. And it's for a good reason, because you in turn become the bridge for all the other starseeds. I mean, their consciousness, right? We're talking about 19 to 21 different type of starseed species that you as a human being become the lattice, the crystalline being that's able to communicate with all the various aspects of the Starseed Galactic Federation, because they all tend to be in their certain bubbles. They evolve so high that they're in their certain bubbles and they really don't engage with each other. But that's why you're so important as a human being. You have a unique matrix and the universe is waiting for you to step into your purpose. So you really have no choice. You really have no choice, right? You've been redoing this over and over again, reincarnating. So you keep coming back and you keep signing that soul contract. And you like, hold my coffee, put me in, coach. Hold my coffee. When you that higher being, that great being, and you feeling yourself, and then you see all this chaos, and you like, hold my coffee. Let me go down there and settle. Let me straighten everybody up. And then you go through that veil of forgetfulness, and then you get lost in the sauce. You get lost in the sauce. You forget who you are. You forget what you meant to do, and you just struggle through this. Okay, you're not meant to struggle through it. You're supposed to center yourself and aid others in their journey. And so now that you have done this over and over again, it's time for you to really do what you said you were going to do. You've been forced into your purpose. So when Mars, the planet of drive, willpower, desire, and action, all right, Mars is a force, enters Capricorn, its energy becomes focused, strategic, disciplined, and unstoppable. Mars is exalted in Capricorn, meaning its fierce vitality is channeled into precision, mastery, and long-term success. You're going to win. You're going to win in the end. All right. You're going to do what you said you're going to do, and it's going to happen for you. Right. So you've been forced into that now. This transit pushes you to build structures, execute your ideas, and commit to your mission, and to work with resilience. Like a lot of times I'm doing this lives and I'm communicating and I'm trying to explain to people about their chakras and how they need to clear the energy and connect with their higher self. It gets exhausting. But that's where that resilience comes in, knowing that you have a purpose and you have a mission, and the world is not going to be the same until you do what you need to do to turn those spiritual downloads into real world results. Everything you've been receiving, all that information you get, those sparks of inspiration, right? It's time to turn them into real world results. Mars and Capricorn brings adulting. It said adult, but I changed it to adulting, to Mars energy. It's time to be the big boy and the big girl. It's time to step up. All right, time to be the adult. All right. You waited so long to be grown, now you're grown. You wanted this information, you were looking and seeking, and you wanted guidance. Now you got it. Now it's time to step into it, right? Calm, intentional, methodic, strong, and deeply purpose-driven. That's you. That is you. For starseeds, this energy accelerates mission embodiment. It grounds divine purpose into your physical action. You have a divine purpose, but what is the divine purpose if you don't show it? If it doesn't present itself in a physical action? What is caring for people if you don't feed them? What is, feeling a certain way about a situation if you don't try to change it? You need to embody that into physical action. All right. This frequency resonates profoundly with Vega starseeds. Remember, I told you we're talking about starseeds, and we're going to talk about particular ones as opposed to, I was trying to encompass the different energy of different ones. So if you don't know what a starseed is, think of it as a zodiac sign. It's just the characteristics and traits of your soul, not your planetary place you were born. That's what your zodiac sign is based on. This is about a wider picture here. Okay. So just like a Leo, when you wouldn't be no lion, you would have characteristics and traits, right? With starseed, you have certain soul characteristics and traits, certain things that you resonate with certain starseeds. There's 19 to 21, depending on who you're talking about. If you're not sure what starseed you are, please tap in and let me know, and I can help you in that journey. All right. So this frequency resonates profoundly with Vega starseeds, the energy of artistic mastery, self-responsibility, emotional refinement, and creative discipline. Creative discipline. It's like an oxymoron, really. All right. So let's talk about the Vega starseeds, their purpose through position, and why this transit activates that Vega energy in a lot of starseeds. I can resonate with this. I'm sure a lot of our Vegas who are strong in their Vega are going to really receive a lot from this, right? Vega star seeds carry an inner blueprint for mastery through patience. I like that. Mastery through patience. I'm in my patient energy now. All right. And I feel like everything that's said has been said. I only share when I on Instagram, I only share teachings. I don't teach. I don't try to communicate. Everything's been said. Everything's been said. All great teachers have already illustrated everything. So I'm just patiently sharing it, right? Refining gifts, emotional clarity, self-discipline paired with creativity, elevating consciousness through craft. Mars and Capricorn amplifies their ability to commit to your spiritual purpose. You have no choice now. You have to start committing to your spiritual purpose. To build structure for your gifts, turn your intuition into creativity or creation, follow through with consistency. Be radically consistent is a lesson that I take to heart. Just be consistent. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Well, how do I work into my purpose? Keep showing up. It will become clear. It will become clear. Just keep showing up. Keep showing up. All right. Break patterns of avoidance for hesitation. You know how you are making excuses. You know how you avoid doing what you need to do. Everything else becomes way more important. You need to break those patterns. This is where Mars fuels action and Capricorn adds endurance. I was explaining how we use the movement of the planets to fuel our starseed purpose because we are human. When I'm teaching people about chakras, I did a lesson on the root chakra. The root chakra is actually what grounds us in this place. This is what gives us our present. This is actually what gives us our connection to each other is in that root chakra. But when that Mars fuels action, Capricorn adds endurance. When Vega fuels creativity, this transit adds discipline. This is a mastery window for that Vega starseed soul. What are starseeds? We are consciousness and souls from other places and times. Okay? This is where that energy is mastery in the Vega soul. So I want to wrap this up with a message from the Vega Council of Artists and Light. The Vega Council of Artisans and Light. All right. Let me explain something to you about starseeds also. All right. Each starseed grouping, each starseed being has a master council, a group of higher groups who aid their particular connection in their journey upward. Because we are human and we have a bunch of different starseeds sometimes in our makeup, we can relate to different council messages. So this one is for Vega, but you have Vega energy in you, so accept it if it resonates, especially if it really resonates hard with you, if it really connects with you. Really understand that you have a lot of Vega energy in you. Your destiny requires structure. The visions you carry are not fantasies. They are assignments. Mars and Capricorn strengthens your hands, focuses your mind, and awakens the part of you that finishes what you began. Do not fear discipline. It is the container that protects your brilliance. It is time to build what your soul has whispered for years. I feel like that's really connecting with someone out there. You've been wanting to do something. Your soul has been whispering this for years. And so this energy is a time to aid yourself in doing that, to becoming the purpose that you were meant to be. You're actually being forced. Force is a strong word. We don't kind of use it a lot because we respect everyone in their journey. But everything that the only way I can explain it, if you believe in time, all right? If you believe in time, but let's just use time. I'm not going to get into time. It's just a concept, right? When it's 5 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock. There's no way around that. All right. When it's 5 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock. Okay. So when some things are meant to be, they just meant to be. And there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it now. We're in a time where this our mission and our purpose as Starseeds is vital to the raising the conscience of humanity. So I hope something said resonates with you in your Starseed journey and aids you. We have another transit coming up. Let me see. The 19th, new moon in Sagittarius. That will be another transit. Please click your reminder if you want to hear about that transit or get the reading from that transit on the 19th. All right. I do post other videos on my regular page. You can check those out. Now, if you want to expand on this transit, if you want to work more on this energy, I can put this on the Patreon page, the colors, the crystals, and the chakras that are being affected by this transit, and how you can work with that by, wearing certain colors, meditating with the certain crystals, right? Working to clear certain chakras that'll help you bring more of this transit energy into your starseed soul and being, okay? That will be on the Patreon page, all right? I appreciate you for allowing me to share this with you. I hope something resonated with you in your life journey. I want to wish everyone love and light in their journey.